Okay, 140 days, 20 weeks out from the meet. And since I've started running the vlog, like started with the pectoral comeback, went into the first round of the cut, now into the second round, the most mentally challenging lift by far has been squats. Because historically, like meet day results wise, I've always been a pretty decent squatter, and when my squat's on, it is freaking on. But when it's off, like, holy shit, does it ever feel off. And what I need to remind myself of is just because my squat has been good, that doesn't mean that I'm entitled to it always feeling awesome. And what it comes down to right now is I just plain and simple haven't earned the right to put weight back on the bar yet. And yesterday's hip fucking off at the 545 is absolutely proof of that. And hip still doesn't feel fantastic, so I have no clue what to expect in terms of loading today. But I do know 20 weeks out, we need to start getting our shit together. When I say get my shit together, I don't mean headbutt the bar, load up 650, and blow something off worse than last week. I mean squat the amount that I actually get productive work in so I can start building some freaking momentum. So I had no knee pain. Like what the fuck? So fast. Hip felt shockingly not terrible there at 1, so we'll keep going up, but again, not doing anything stupid. Sick. And when I was watching last week's squats back, I realized a big chunk of the problem was I was reverting to being a little bit too wide for where body weight is now. So really trying to be more narrow than I want to be, and it feels pretty decent so far. So 3 red. Sick. Now, groove-wise, squat quality-wise, feels way freaking better than it did last week. But on the subject of not being a dumbass and letting myself build momentum, I think we're going to keep it at 3 again for the next set and see if we can continue the good feels. I think off that one, we might have earned the right to go up. You guys remember last week, Tyler took a handful of singles off a high box with 435. So we got 455 depth box, more of a true max effort this week. So do fucking good. Square, lock that in, pack that down, dude. Good. What? Leg curl, leg curl. Yep. Dude. Yeah, you're strong right now. Oh. Tyler's 9 weeks out from his meet, and he is absolutely going to smack the shit out of his old wrap PR and sleeves, which is pretty freaking cool. And it does pain me a little bit to have less weight than Tyler for what's probably going to be my top set here, but that's just motivation to keep it in the quads and not do terrible. Let's go. Sick.
But you know where the water fountain is?
Yeah, and that's how I wanted that to feel. Because it felt like I really could smash into the bar there. Nothing fucked off at all hip-wise, which does have me tempted to go up, but with how pathetic last week's accessories had to be after the hip fucked off, I think we're going to cap her there, crank on some hacks, and then let it build over the next couple weeks. But before we do that, check this out, because it ain't just Tyler in the team making huge progress. It is everybody. Just had Noah compete over the weekend. He put 66 pounds on his total because we were able to look at all of his training, identify the bottlenecks that are holding his lifts back, and then give him the coaching that he needs in order to smash through his sticking points. So if you are tired of being stuck in the gym, tired of not making progress, tired of feeling banged up, hit the link below, join the team, and we will get you rolling. Because a big part of earning that squat back is going to be getting my hack squats back in shape, because after we ran them at 4th place last week and I was fucked up for like 10 days after that, we got some work to do here. Just got to get feet a little lower. Sick view of Craig's arm in the camera.
Oh, fuck, sorry.
Are you guys good if we tilt this?
I'm good with that. Oh, what the hell does that do?
Makes it feel magical. Back pad feels good there, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, because like tilting the pad forward lets us have a little bit more hip hinge, which kind of puts a tiny bit more hips in it, but it makes it feel so much more close to how I want my squat to feel, so we're running it. I think we'll be able to go up for sure now. I'm actually so happy with how much better that felt the last time I ran this, so maybe there is hope after all. Oh, there's 2 more.
Keep going, keep going. Control it on the way down. Don't dive off.
Yep, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Fuck yeah, dude. Nice work. And my personal goal for 4 plates here is to make it not terrible enough that we can go up again. I think the only downside of this machine is like how low the pick is.
Yeah. It's very low.
I put my feet up there and walk down, and it's the easiest.
I'm not coordinated enough for that. I don't trust myself to walk out a machine squat.
Very true.
Ooh.
Roll and explode.
Yeah, we're going 5. Now, plan A for 5 plates is reps till it gets hard, but if we have some sort of Christmas miracle, I'll cap early and then go up.
Go, Seth. Control. Easy.
We're going 6. And it's moments like this where I gotta ask myself, do I want to squat a PR this year? Answer is yes, FYI. No.
Let's go, Seth. Same thing as squat. Just hover over it. It's easy.
Up.
Come on.
Let's go, Seth. Come on.
Darrell's going 6 too, so I guess we'll find out if I get to feel good about myself or not today.
Come on, Darrell. Let's get it, buddy. Come on.
Yep. Lock in.
Up.
Yep.
Let's go. Buddy.
Good.
Up.
Yep.
Let's go, Darrell.
Keep her going.
Up.
Yep. There's more.
All you, buddy. Let's go.
Yep. Good.
Let's go, Darrell.
Can chug.
Up.
Yep.
Sir.
Good.
Let's go.
Yep.
Up.
Stay in it. Yes. Through. Yep.
Up. Let's
Chug.
go. Let's go. Fuck me.
Yes, I found out that I need to go up next week. But I mean, am stoked with the progress over last week. And I think like a realistic target that I need to make for myself before the end of meet prep is 9th place in this fucker if we're going to squat what we want to squat. So yeah, we will build it up. And what I'm thinking now to challenge the hip, but manage the feels a little bit more appropriately than pushing the Bulgarian super freaking heavy, is we can chill on this guy, make sure we're getting adequate range of motion, and make this a little bit stronger over the next couple weeks, then reintroduce the bulgs. Needs weight on it to not feel terrible, so we'll just kind of get the groove going and then toss a plate on, and yeah. Oh. Yeah, that is touching righty where it needs to be touched. And after the near dying last week of the plate on the Bulgarian, hoping that this goes a little bit smoother, but we'll test the waters out with lefty first. I mean, lefty's good to go, but lefty's usually pretty good to go, so we'll find out shortly. Moment of truth. You gotta feel it like starting to catch there. But I think it's gonna be the same thing as leg extension where I just have to be really freaking slow to avoid the chatteriness as best as I can. Yeah, I'm okay with this. We'll probably go quarter. Similar plan here, just assess the situation and do our best to not die. That's so gross. Okay, I mean, lefty was challenging, so hopefully righty doesn't rip off. A little gross, but not terrible. Just fighting for my life to keep that glute on. Other than getting way harder at the end, it actually felt smoother, so I think we'll run another. And I don't know, thinking about it, it probably felt manageable enough that we can afford to slap another quarter on her. Once again, goal here is to not die. Righty might be an adventure. Up. Glad we put the extra quarter on because even if that was terrible, felt freaking fantastic. And by fantastic, I mean absolutely terrible. Been a little while since we've cranked on this fantastic flexion row thingamabobber, so we're gonna crank on the flexion row thingamabobber for today's pull. Bonked my head, gotta remember to watch that, but that shape, so freaking nice. Trying to make sure I'm actually catching lats here to continue the theme from Wednesday. So that's good enough for set one. Okay, round two, more quality over quantity. I'm gonna do my best to not hit the post. I'm okay with that. Time for GHRs. And for that, because we don't feel like we're gonna die today, gonna get a little bit aggressive with the band selection. And I have a feeling that this band is gonna suck balls, so we're gonna have to try at least a little bit hard here. I'm actually okay with how that went. And I think like progression target, probably going to keep her at that band for the next couple of weeks, but the goal will be able to ramp up to one of those averages plus a light and make them really saucy. And you know what? Fuck it, we're going to just slap a mini on because that was good enough. Wish me luck. Glad we did that. And now the worst part of training session by far, which is going to be clearing off the coffee table so we can use it to do reverse hypers. And now that we're through the pain of loading the reverse hypers, we got to embrace the pain of doing reverse hypers. And like, as much as I hate these, I gotta remember how good my deadlift feels right now. And my deadlift feels so good because I'm doing them, so we're gonna keep doing them with a little bit more next set. And I'm laughing at myself because it has been literal years since I've had this much weight on a reverse hyper. So about freaking time that we're doing it. So big crank. And that sucked, but I'm okay with it. And after how these guys went last time, gonna grab the 45 and see if we can pull it off. A little bit nervous, but we do have to earn that squat back. Oh. Actually, that might have been better than 35 last week, so very okay with this. We'll run another there, because even if that first set felt pretty damn okay, don't want to get like too excited. That is so freaking gross. You stand up, reset, reset. So just walk up to the bar, go a little bit narrower, just a hair narrower, and get a little bit, well, yeah, stay centered on the bar. Yeah, say about there. Then get your feet a little bit closer to me. A little bit back, like halfway in between. Now give that a try, yeah. Good. Yeah? Felt more powerful?
Yeah.
Perfect. And I mean, I'm not stoked with where squat loading was today, but hip feels absolutely perfect, which is a very different story from last week. And like right now, all I need to do to squats is just keep it in the pocket, build the groove, find the technique, let myself actually use my freaking legs again. And as long as the hack squat's pushed, as long as the torso work's pushed, like the squat loading will come. And I just need to not be in a rush and let it build up from the bottom, because the whole last week get fucking off was me just doing a bad job of load management for where I am right now. And like I was saying at the beginning, I know that like I have squatted 925 in the past, and doing work sets in the fours after being a 900-pound squatter, it kind of does suck balls. But if it's where I am right now, I just need to be okay with that for the short term, so we actually can build that momentum and get a better squat again. And what I'm thinking right now in terms of like overemphasizing that quad and brace priority is I am running the high bar speed-ish squats on the deadlift day. I will do that again next week. I'll keep comp squat in as my main squat next week as well. But what I think will be the best thing for me to figure out the quad loading now that I am skinnier is actually going to be to run high bar for a couple waves as my main, and then run comp squat as my DE, so I can refine the comp squat groove on the DE, get some extra quad loading practice into the high bars. And if we can build that high bar up to something half decent after those two waves, I think we're going to be in a really good spot for the competition low bar squat. So that is going to be the plan, and we are going to do it, and we are going to get our shit together and have a damn good meet. Because even if 400 something, whatever the fuck that was, 435 top set isn't very good, like it still is a pretty okay spot for how hard the guy was pushed. And all I got to do is let myself build up. And the way I'm going to let myself build up is by not being a dumbass floating the next couple weeks. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. Anyways, I think that's what I got for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good night, and I will see you in the team.